Hello everyone and welcome to Learn Pragmatically. Today we'll scrape Facebook groups using Apify, then we'll use Claude to create content based on the posts we scraped from Facebook. Now you may think that Facebook is a thing for old people, but there's so much information in Facebook groups, you would be shocked. Let's take a look at this post, for example. Why my plants are having dry leaves, please help. There's also a picture. Now maybe, if you're a plant expert, this could be an interesting post. This may be an interesting idea to write a post about, because maybe you know the plant, and maybe you know how to help. I'm taking houseplants here, but of course you could do, whatever. Modeling, magic the gathering, whatever. Or this post, for example. Hello, after some advice is possible, blah blah blah, whatever. So let's say that you have a blog about plants. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of Facebook groups that are public and that only talk about plants. This is where you decide what content is relevant and what is not. So there's actual gold in here. Keep in mind that this method only works with public Facebook groups. First thing you need to do is you need to take the complete URL of the Facebook group you're trying to scrape. You copy that. Then we move to Apify. As you saw in other videos, Apify is basically an encyclopedia of scraping actors that can scrape websites for you, leaving all the complexity out of the equation. If you want to subscribe to Apify, you'll find the link in the description down below. Now we go to console, which of course means you have to log in. And in here, you go to Apify store and we'll look for Facebook groups, since this is what we want to scrape. And now you'll see there's many actors that do the same thing. We'll go with this one, which is made by Apify's own team. Click on it. Now the only thing that's left to do is you need to replace the URL that you want to scrape. Keep in mind you could add multiple URLs. Let's say for example that you want to scrape multiple groups all at once, which is how I would go about this if I were you. For the sake of simplicity, we'll focus on just one group now. The second thing you may want to change is this, number of posts. Maybe you're interested in getting more than just 20 posts. Once again, for the sake of simplicity, we'll keep it at 20. Another very important parameter is the time frame, especially since you can specify posts newer than, then you select a date. This means that you will only fetch relevant posts that are up to date. Once you set everything up, you can just start the actor. And keep in mind, this execution will cost $5 for 1,000 posts. So in our case, with only 20 posts, this would be very cheap. Start it by clicking on it. Now the actor will do its thing, and once you see this done message, this means that the work is done, and you will see the results in the output tab. Just click output, and in here you will see all the data that was scraped. Keep in mind that all this scraping cost me 10 cents, and that with a free Apify account you get $5 worth of tokens every month for free. So once again, if you want to subscribe, there's a link down below. Now what we want to do is we want to move to JSON view, Ctrl-A or Command-A on Mac, Ctrl-C or Command-C on Mac to copy everything, and then you just paste everything in your coding assistant. Then we can ask our assistant to extract X relevant topics I could write a blog post about. And of course you can get as specific as you want with your input, and I suggest you try and write more complex prompts. Once again, for the sake of simplicity, we'll keep it short. And you see that our assistant will do the work for us. We'll sift through the posts and identify common pain points. Especially with Facebook groups, people usually write to ask for help. And when people ask for help, that means they also search the web. So if your page or your website contains the answers, it's easier that they will find you as the source of truth. For example, in here, I got 3 suggestions for perfectly valid and useful blog posts that I could write about. In the next episode, we'll take these ideas and use Tavily, which is an MCP that is used to give Claude access to the search functionality, to research information about these topics, and then use our tone of voice to create relevant content. If you think you learned something and you'd like to see more of this content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time on Learn Pragmatically.